Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Owen here. Going to talk about this device today. I just got this in the mail. This is a first look at the Camp Snap version 103. I didn't have any of the other versions, so I'm not really sure what the differences are, but I will be getting into a first look at this device, who it's for, and of course it's one of my videos, so I'm going to rant about random stuff having to do with this subject matter, so stick around. Okay, so right in the box, we're going to open it up here, and you've got a couple of things here. You've got the camera itself. You've got a USB-C to C cable, and you've got some instructions in there. It says Camp Snap, the screen-free digital camera, eco-friendly and reusable, 500 photos per charge, just point and shoot, pre-installed memory card, vintage film style photos. And on the back it says, at Camp Snap, we are committed to creating products that inspire adventure, foster creativity, and encourage people to unplug and experience the world around them. Booyah, I can get down with that. If you've been watching any of my videos, you might know that I already have this guy here. This is the Papershoot camera. Here, I'll do a close-up right there. This is the Papershoot camera, and this guy has been in my pocket for the last couple of years. I recently swapped out the case for it, which is very easy to do. You just unscrew the thing and pop the thing on there. And this is a fun device. I'll link my review of that device. And I feel like this thing here, the Camp Snap, is a direct competitor in my mind because I just feel like it's kind of the same audience, it's kind of the same vibe. So I'll be doing a side-by-side comparison of all of these devices on my desk. I'm gonna talk about all of them, but real quick, let's just show you this device. This is the Camp Snap. You've got a little viewfinder there. You've got a counter here. You've got flash, on, off, or auto. You've got a kind of shutter button at the top there. Obviously the lens, which I'll have to look up when I do a deep dive what the focal length of these things are. It's got a little speaker there. We got some screws in the casing. This looks like a little nub here for if you wanted to strap this to your hand or something. There's a little USB-C plug right there. So you could go from your camera directly to your computer. Let's just do a quick side-by-side between this and the Papershoot so you can see the size differences. Trying to get focused here, boys. You can see the Papershoot is taller, thinner, but taller. And then the Camp Snap is obviously a little bit chunkier and meatier, which is cool with me. This here is the Kodak Ektar H35 half frame camera. And this guy shoots film, obviously, or maybe that wasn't obvious. This is not a disposable camera. This is a reusable film camera. I'm a big fan of film devices, and this guy is great because every time you take a picture, you're only using half of an exposure of film. So if you get a roll of film that shoots 35 stills, but in this camera, you can actually shoot 70. So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun, and this thing is just great. And this is the part of the video where I'm just going to rant for just a moment about what I dislike about the Papershoot. And that is their marketing. They dump on film cameras all the time. All their marketing is like, film stupid, and make it sound like this thing is superior. It is not superior at all. Film is freaking the king, okay? The king and queen. I will go to my grave about that. Now, there's some cool things about this. The costs, the portability, the digital part of it. So I'm not knocking on this, but I wish their marketing, they would stay in their lane and stop dumping on film. You can have a great product and not dump on a medium or something out there that exists and pivot yourself, or position yourself rather, as something that is even comparable. It's not. Film is the way to go. But that being said, before I talk more about this camera, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of all three of these. I'm going to compare the Camp Snap to the Papershoot to the Ektar, and so you'll see kind of a side-by-side. So if you want to see that video, stay tuned because it's going to take me some time to make because obviously I just got this device, and yeah, I'm going to compare it all. So hit the subscribe button, stay tuned for that. All right, let's get back to the Camp Snap. So when you want to turn it on, I believe you just hold this top shutter button. Yep. Here, did you hear that sound? Here's the sounds that it makes. So that's the on sound, and this is the off sound. Let's compare it to the Papershoot sound real quick. Okay, why do companies add these cheap sound things? Like, just leave the sound out of it. Take out the sound. I don't want this sound anywhere in my life, ever. All right, whatever. Enough about sounds. So it's doing a little count up. I don't know if you can see that. Every time I take a picture, it's snapping up to. So the little counter fires up, and it goes up and up and up. I'm going to take a picture of you really quick, and I'll put that in the post. I'll add it on here, and I'll just take some photos right here. Oh, this is funny. Let's do a selfie. There's some leaves up here. All right, well, I'll add those in the video, and you can see if they're good. That's all I have for right now. I just want to do a quick first look. Who is this camera for? This is for people that want to shoot content offline, maybe for a child. It's almost the same exact demographic of people that would want one of these, which is a Papershoot, but maybe don't want to mess with film. So it's kind of right there in the sweet spot. The price of it is half the price of a Papershoot camera. It's half the price. So we're going to see if the quality is half as good. I'm going to guess it's probably pretty comparable, but we'll see. So again, stay tuned for my comparison of all three of these devices together in similar conditions. And I'll be seeing you. Love you. Peace.